Well, I came upon a spot that was simply the most beautiful spot I'd ever seen in my life. And I said at that time, if I ever had the power, I would build a house there. I always wanted a house in the mountains. When I was a kid, I wanted a house in the mountains, and I said if I ever get the chance, I'd build a house in the mountains. And then it came, and I did, and I built it on a spot that to me was, as I said, the most beautiful spot I'd ever seen.
James chapter 5, verse 7. Be patient, therefore, brethren, until the coming of the Lord. Behold, the husbandman waiteth for the precious fruit of the earth, and hath long patience for it, until he receive the early and latter rain. Be ye also patient, establish your hearts, for the coming of the Lord draweth nigh. Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashai, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashai, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashai. Revelations 21:1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And that New Jerusalem is the biblical Israelites, the elect, all right, under YAHAWASHI, all right, and King David, all right, the 144,000 are going to rule this earth in complete righteousness, all right? We won't have any more Esau's paperwork. We won't have any more worries. We won't have to worry about our food. We won't have to worry about our children. We won't have to worry about our women. We won't have to worry about our clothing. We won't have to worry about existence. We will be able to be and coexist with the creation of the Most High as we were intended to from the beginning. Verse 3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men. He will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their God. And that's when we're going to get our shine, brothers. All right? Day in and day out, we have to fight against the flesh because we want recognition for the energy we bring to the planet Earth. And overall, we just want to enjoy creation because the earth was created for the Israelite man to enjoy and have dominion over. In the kingdom of heaven, we will get this back. We'll have dominion over the animals, all right? And we won't have any shame. The direct glory of YAHAWASHIM Yahushua will be on us, all right? And we will be his men forever, all right? Verse 4, and God shall wipe away all their tears, and there shall be no more death. And what is death? Sin, all right? Sin will no longer have dominion over us, all right? We're going to conquer death. All right, it's pretty much in this society, in this system, we've had to look at our own creation, all right, which was created by Yahweh through his son YAHAWASHI and the Elohim. That we are those men indeed, all right, we are watching and living in our own creation, having to suffer and see it being misused and mistreated, all right. So a lot of that weighs heavy on our spirit, all right, but guess what? In the kingdom of heaven, the Lord is going to wipe all that away. All right, he said that she should wipe away all the tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, no more sorrow, no more crying, and there shall be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. All right, so sorrow, crying, sickness, ailments, all right, watching your family die, all right, no unity amongst your people, all right, headaches, you know, whatever it is you suffer. And guess what? In the kingdom of heaven, you ain't going to have to deal with that no more, because the YAHAWASHIM Yahushai is going to put their spirit, all right, inside of you in the form of the law, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father. Sin leads to death. We're going to overcome sin. And ultimately, we're going to be able to enjoy the creation of YAHAWASHIM Yahushai in its fullness. Rainbows, waterfalls, animals, women, children. We're going to be able to have families. We're going to be able to do all of the things that we hope for here in our spirit, grown for here in this society, man. Lastly, this is Jeremiah 31:13. Then shall the virgin rejoice in the dance, both young men and old together, for I will turn their mourning into joy, and will comfort them, and make them rejoice from their sorrow. So all of the fun that a lot of you jakes want to have, we're going to have that in the kingdom, man. We're going to dance. All right, we're going to have good music. All right, both young men and old together, meaning what? complete unity. All right, our women are going to be righteous, our children are going to be righteous. All right, and this is something to fight for, man. All right, as it says in Hebrews 6 and 10, the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed towards his name, and that ye have ministered towards the saints, and do minister. All right, so to all the brothers who are building, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, continue to do so, because guess what? We have a great reward and a great promise. No other power has promised us what YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHIs has promised us, man. So let's continue to fight. Let no man take your crown. Continue to do what you got to do. Endure all things. Take your emotions out of it, because guess what, man? In the kingdom of heaven, everything that you felt wrong for, everything that you took the low for, all right, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHIs is going to reward you, all right, in ways that you can never imagine. All praise to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHIs. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the house of David. Shalom.
So,
am I not all you dreamed I would be?
oh, you're fine, beautiful. It's just that if we're going to be married, I thought we should talk to each other, get to know each other.
Ever since I was born, I've been trained to serve you.
And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, only let us be called by thy name.
Ever since I was born, I've been trained to serve you.
In that day shall the branch of the Lord be beautiful and glorious.
Very nice. She is nice, but I hurt my back and my neck. And I feel a bit bonus for life, you know. So I'm gonna take her in pink too. Oh, yes.
In that day shall the branch of the Lord be beautiful and glorious.
Ever since I was born, I've been trained to serve you.
And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, only let us be called by thy name.
Ever since I was born, I've been trained to serve you.
In that day shall the branch of the Lord be beautiful and glorious.
We are waking up to who we are, and along with that comes power. That's why we know these scriptures. Us knowing who we are, us knowing this truth, us knowing the names YAHAWAH and YAHAWASHI, us knowing our heritage, us knowing all these things, us knowing the prophecies, that's power. And women flock to power.
Ever since I was born, I've been trained to serve you.
Yes, I know this, but I would like to know about you. What do you like to do?
Whatever you like,
What kind of music do you like?
whatever kind of music you like.
Look, I know what I like, and I know you know what I like, because you were trained to know what I like, but I would like to know what you like. For instance, do you have a favorite food?
Yes,
Good! What is your favorite food?
whatever food you like.
So when all hell breaks loose, and no one has the answers but the prophets,
Whatever you like.
we will be magnified. First and foremost, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI will be magnified, and in return, he's going to magnify us for teaching his word, for doing his will. That's a part of our reward, okay?
Whatever kind of music you like.
And a part of our reward is women,
Whatever food you
because
like.
guess what? Us Israelite men, we were created to have more than one woman.
Whatever kind of music you like. Whatever food you like.
And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, only let us be called by thy name, to take away our reproach. In that day shall the branch of the Lord be beautiful and glorious.
This is impossible. Listen, from this moment on, I command you not to obey me.
No.
Are you saying that no matter what I tell you to do, you will do?
Yes, Your Highness.
Anything I say, you do?
Yes, Your Highness.
Bark like a dog. A big dog.
Woof, 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 woof.
Hop on one leg.
Woof, 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 woof.
Make a noise like an orangutan.
I see the two of you are getting along.
Excuse me, my boy.
Good morning, Your Highness.
Good morning, Your Highness.
Good morning, Your Highness.
Call Allah, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM,
Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And
YAHAWASHIs.
said unto them, verily I say unto you that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, he also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first.
Call Allah, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM,
But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first.
Call Allah, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Call Allah, Yahawah, BAHASHAM,
And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, only let us be called by thy name, to take away our reproach. In that day shall the branch of the Lord be beautiful and glorious, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely for them that are escaped of Israel. And it shall come to pass, that he that is left in Zion, and he that remaineth in Jerusalem, shall be called holy, even every one that is written among the living in Jerusalem, when the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion.
Call Allah, Yahawah, BAHASHAM,
And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, only let us be called by thy name, to take away our reproach. In that day shall the branch of the Lord be beautiful and glorious, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely for them that are escaped of Israel. And it shall come to pass, that he that is left in Zion, and he that remaineth in Jerusalem, shall be called holy, even every one that is written among the living in Jerusalem, when the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion.
Call Allah, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Call Allah, Yahawah, BAHASHAM,
And And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, only let us be called by thy name, to take away our reproach. In that day shall the branch of the Lord be beautiful and glorious, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely for them that are escaped of Israel. And it shall come to pass, that he that is left in Zion, and he that remaineth in Jerusalem, shall be called holy, even every one that is written among the living in Jerusalem. When the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion.
Shalom. I'd like to start with giving all praises to the Most High. Kahalayam, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Kakutash. Barakatah YAHAWAH, Barakatah YAHAWASHI, Barakatah YAHAWAH, Barakatah YAHAWASHI, Barakatah YAHAWAH, Barakatah YAHAWASHI. YAHAWAH is the name of the Most High. YAHAWASHI is the name of the man that the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, who is the Messiah of the Israelites, who are the Negroes, the Mexicans, and Native Americans, and any individual who happens to go back to the bloodline of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You are an Israelite. This video is going to be about virtuous women. The kingdom is nigh. Endure. It's almost here. I'm going to start with Isaiah 4:1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name, to take away our reproach. In that day shall the branch of YAHAWAH be beautiful and glorious, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely from them that are escaped of Israel. And it shall come to pass that he that is left in Zion, and he that remaineth in Jerusalem, shall be called holy, and everyone that is written among the living in Jerusalem. When YAHAWAH have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion, and have purged the blood of Jerusalem from the midst thereof, by the spirit of judgment and by the spirit of burning. This is about, a sister asked me whether by the time all hell breaks loose, if the women who don't have a man, by the time all hell breaks loose, will they still be saved? Will they still receive salvation? The answer is yes. YAHAWASHI will give them a man. Like Isaiah 4:1 says, and I'll read it again. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold. That means grab up, seize, to take themselves. They will beg for it. In that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, We will eat our own bread. We will eat our own food. We will wear our own apparel. We will wear our own clothes. Only let us be called by thy name. Marry me, please. To take away our reproach. To remove from me my shame. This is Proverbs 31:10. Bible start at 9. Open thy mouth, judge righteously, and plead the poor, and plead the cause of the poor and needy. Verse 10. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. Rubies are a rare gem, even rarer than the diamond. The heart of her husband doeth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. She seeketh wool and flax, and worketh willingly with her hands. She is like the merchant's ship. She bringeth her food from afar. She riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household, and a portion to her maidens. She considereth a field, and buyeth it. With the fruit of her hands she planteth the vineyard. She girdeth her loins with strength. She strengtheneth her arms. She perceiveth that her merchandise is good. Her candle goeth out not by night. She layeth her hands to the spindle, and her hands hold the distaff. She stretcheth out her hands to the poor. Yea, she reacheth forth her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of the snow for her household, for all her household are clothed with scarlet. She maketh her coverings of tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple. Her husband is known in the gates, when he sitteth among the elders of the land. She maketh fine linen, and selleth it, and delivereth girdles unto the merchant. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come. She openeth her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness. She looketh well to the ways of her household, and eateth not the bread of idleness. Her children arise up and call her blessed, her husband also, and he praiseth her. Many daughters have done virtuously, but thou hast excelled them all. Many daughters have done virtuously, but thou excellest them all. Favor is deceitful, and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised. Give her the fruit of her hands, and let her own works praise her in the gates. So among all the women in the world, virtuous women, women who fear the name of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, will receive salvation. And I didn't say that. The scriptures said that. I had it. It was on the tip of my tongue. Psalms 30. Spirit tells me to bring out Psalms 33. Rejoice. This is Psalms 33. Rejoice in Yahweh, O ye righteous. For praise is comely for the upright. Praise Yahweh with harp. Sing unto him with psaltery, an instrument with 10 strings. Sing unto him a new song. Play skillfully with loud noise. For the word of Yahweh is right, and all his works are done in truth. Verse 5. He loveth righteousness and judgment. The earth is fulfilled. The earth is full of goodness of Yahweh. By the word of Yahweh were the heavens made, and all of the host of them by the breath of his mouth. He gathereth the waters of the sea together as a heap. He layeth up the deep in the storehouses. Let all the earth fear Yahweh. Let all the inhabitants of the word stand in awe of him. For he spake, and it was done. He commanded, and it stood fast. Yahweh bringeth the counsels of the heathen to naught. He maketh the devices of the people of none effect. The counsel of Yahweh standeth forever, and thoughts of his heart to all generations. Blessed is the nation whose God is Yahweh. And the people who he hath chosen for his own inheritance. Yahweh looketh from heaven. He beholdeth all the sons of men. From the place of his habitation, he looketh upon all the inhabitants of the earth. He fashioneth their hearts alike. He considereth all their works. 16. There is no king saved by multitude of a host. A mighty man is not delivered by much strength. A horse is vain. A horse is a vain thing for safety. Neither shall he be delivered by any of his great strength. Behold, the eye of Yahweh is upon him that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy, to deliver their soul from the death, and to keep him alive in famine. Our soul waiteth for Yahweh. He is our help and our shield. For our heart shall rejoice in him, because he trusts in his holy name. Let thy mercy, O Yahweh, be upon us, according as we hope in thee. This is Psalms 136. Give, O thanks unto the Lord. Give thanks unto Yahweh, for he is good, for his mercy endureth forever. O give thanks unto Yahweh, God of gods, for his mercy endureth forever. O give thanks unto the Lord of lords, for his mercy endureth forever. To him alone doeth great wonders, for his mercy endureth forever. To him that by wisdom made the heavens, for his mercy endureth forever. To him that stretcheth out the earth above the waters, for his mercy endureth forever. To him that made the great lights, for his mercy endureth forever. The sun to rule by day, for his mercy endureth forever. The moon and stars to rule by night, for his mercy endureth forever. To him that smote Egypt in their firstborn, and his mercy endureth forever. To him that smote Egypt in their firstborn, for his mercy endureth forever. He brought out Israel from among them. He brought out Israel from among them, for his mercy endureth forever. With a strong hand and with a stretched out arm. What does he do? His mercy endureth forever. You knew that's what it said. To him that divideth the Red Sea into parts, for his mercy endureth forever. And made Israel to pass through the midst of it, for his mercy endureth forever. But overthrew Pharaoh and his hosts in the Red Sea, for his mercy endureth forever. To him which leadeth his people through the wilderness, for his mercy endureth forever. To him that smote great kings, his mercy endureth forever, and slew famous kings, his mercy endureth forever. Sihon the king of the Amorites, for his mercy endureth forever, and Og the king of Bashan, his mercy endureth forever, and gave their land for a heritage, for his mercy endureth forever. Even in heritage unto Israel, his servant, for his mercy endureth forever. Who remembered us in our low estate, for his mercy endureth forever. And he redeemed us from our enemies, for his mercy endureth forever. Who giveth food to all flesh, for his mercy endureth forever. O give thanks unto YAHAWAH, the God of heaven, for his mercy endureth forever. Shalom.